Hello, this is New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com. It's the 6th of December 2020, and here we'll take a look at Demon's excellent Cemetary Junction album from 2016. Before we do that, if I may make the usual opening plea for a favour, and that's that you would please consider subscribing to the channel. That'd be a big help and certainly appreciated. Anywho, Demon. Those of you that are pretty old like me, and you're old enough to remember Demon way back from the start of the new wave of British heavy metal days in the late 70s, early 1980s. Of course, Demon were one of the leading lights of Nawabum way back then. I mean, who can forget that shuddering debut album, Night of the Demon, and the full-on theatrical stage shows that the band used to put on back then as well. Anyway, but bar a decade or so where they kind of disappeared for a bit, Demon have been with us more or less ever since back then, one way or another. And Cemetary Junction came out in 2016, and what a fine proper rock album it is too. It's crisp, fresh, heavy, and with more than a nod back to those new wave of British heavy metal days where it all began, of course. You know, this version of Demon that recorded this album, tight, make no mistake, powerful, clean, burgeoning riffs. The keys make the sound bigger. We've got some restrained yet well-paced solos, drum and bass as one, and some towering vocals going on. They take the opener, for example, Are You Just Like Me? Big driving chords, washes of keys, and that thumping rhythm section reminded me a lot of Uriah Heep. In fact, had I heard Are You Just Like Me and not known it was Demon, I'd have sworn it was Uriah Heep without Bernie Shaw singing. It's that good. Life in Berlin, another storming song, big monster chorus. Turn on the Magic takes us back to Uriah Heep influenced kind of stuff. Flashes of keys and synths in the opening trio give it a bit of a pomp feel in places as well. And not unlike Magnum or the marvellous Saracen used to do. It took me a while to get into Queen of Hollywood, though I'll admit once the penny dropped, I realised how good a song it is, and not the weak, half-hearted effort I thought it was at first. It's in fact anything but. Thin Disguise slows it down a bit, showing what variation and changes of pace we've got going on in the songwriting. It's a bit of a bluesy slow burner, and then the title track, Cemetary Junction, rocks it back up again, and the momentum then builds into the slightly creepy but still enjoyable Someone's Watching You, and the eerie twinkly piano bits conjure up images of the old Hammer horror films, if you remember them, and the soundtracks, quite spine-chilling stuff. The whole album, 11 tracks long, flashes by. Such a great listen, really is. Well crafted, well played, hard rock songs, bite, melody, big riffs, big chord, big sound, all intelligently written and performed. And a bit of a contradiction, it's very polished, but it's also a bit raw at the same time. That probably illustrates that the nod back to the original new waves of British heavy metal where Demon originated from. Around for about 40 years or so, this album shows that Demon, what a band, really are. As always, if you would like to check it out, there is a link in the description below to the album on Amazon, and also a link back to the blog post on the website if you'd like to read that. Hope you do both. Really is a fine listen. That's all I'd like to say other than the usual. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, that'd be fantastic. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.